Yo, so is Adin Ross impacting Kick as a platform? I'd say 100%. Kick would experience a lot more success as a platform if Adin Ross wasn't the face of it. If you asked me 4 months ago, I would have said Adin Ross was probably the perfect first big streamer to introduce onto Kick. Ultimately, he was able to bring many eyeballs onto the platform, which is ultimately what Stake and Kick wanted. Even if Adin Ross was controversial before joining Kick, I don't think it was that bad. He was a good acquisition for Stake, and if all publicity is good publicity, then Adin Ross was the perfect first major signing for them. However, I think now Adin Ross has gone too far recently, and it's actually hurting Kick as a platform. Like, Twitch recently just took the biggest L on social media, and due to Adin, Kick wasn't truly able to capitalize on Twitch's downfall. If you didn't know, Twitch recently fumbled due to changes to how sponsorships are done on the platform, and to say it was controversial on Twitter and Twitch is an understatement. The only shining light was that Kick was able to dog on Twitch and really establish itself as a legitimate competitor to Twitch. You even had Mr. Beast saying he'd stream on Kick, The problem is, not even 24 hours later, all this goodwill that Kick created in the community was distinguished by Adin. What started this entire issue was Adin asking Kai Cenat for 50,000 how many genders there are. It's like Adin's actively preventing his friends from joining Kick with his behaviour. He's dragging Kai down to his level, trying to get him into controversy. It's almost like he's trying to bait Kai into saying something that can get him banned on Twitch so he can join Kick. It's crazy, and this is what Kai responded with.
And fucking trying to little bro me on the internet right now in front of 70,000 niggas, bro. Like, bro, y'all niggas is my friends, bro. Like, what is y'all niggas doing? Y'all coking right now.
He's right. If Adin was leaking contracts and staying out of controversy, I'd guarantee you Kai would be more likely to join Kick. It makes the entire thing seem unprofessional and instead run by teenagers, actual adults who know. The real controversy started when Adin, on his alt account, asked Hassan about changing his profile pic for Pride Month, which then led to these tweets. All politics aside, this obviously isn't a good look for the face of the company to be talking about. It makes Kick seem unprofessional and that they have to bow down to Adin, because if they try to stop him, he will leave, by saying Hassan pushes his gay agenda onto kids. Even if it's true, you could easily say Adin pushes his anti-gay agenda onto kids as well. In my opinion, both don't have kid audiences, so it doesn't really matter. Both did have kid audiences, so it's kinda weird to be talking about it. The problem is that Adin continued to spiral. He said Hassan and Miskif were both banned on Kick. Yeah, both streamers were controversial for very different reasons, but then publicly saying both were banned is kind of weird, especially since they were both talking positively about Kick as a platform. It makes Kick seem like Adin has too much power and he can do what he wants, and like, if the entire thing as a platform is that you can say what you want and you have freedom, banning Hassan and Miskif due to different political stances is kind of wild. Adin somehow took this even further by saying Hassan, Jake Sucky and Jailbury should all end themselves. Like, this is crazy for the face of the company to be saying. I think Adin doesn't know the impact and repercussions saying that these creators should end themselves will have on Kick as a platform. The impact of this is that people don't want to be associated with the person with a lot of power in a company who tells other people to end themselves. I think even Adin is starting to realise the repercussions of this on his own brand. Like, no celebrities want to do anything with Adin simply because he's too toxic. Even his manager has said this.
Your reputation is just so toxic, like no one wants to be anywhere near you. Like, Drake is literally streaming with like a guy on here who averages like 4,000 fucking viewers rather than getting on your shit. It's like really sad.
Wait, so it's because of a brand risk?
Duh.
I think Adin had too many yes men saying that this was all okay and that he should say what he wants and that there are zero repercussions. However, there clearly has been, and it has taken this long for Adin to realise that his actions have consequences for himself and Kick. The best way to put this is by saying Mr. Beast will never stream on Kick. The dude is literally friends with Chris, Carl, etc. We're all friends with Hassan. Why would Mr. Beast stream on Kick when clearly the face of the platform is somewhat transphobic and has hated on Chris in the past? Kit could have got Mr. Beast to stream on the platform if Adin wasn't so toxic, and he even had so much alleged power in the company. It's wild because Adin clearly wanted Mr. Beast to stream on Kit, but he does all this 24 hours later. It presents to Adin as being a loose cannon, and Kit will remain as the toxic alternative to Twitch instead as a viable competitor if they are not careful. My message to Adin and Kit is that they both need to chill, and if Adin wants to continue being so toxic, I'd suggest not making Adin the face of the platform. My advice to Kit would to sign someone like Gideon, even though it's too late for that, and make them the face of the platform. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed.